this language on the face of this very Igbo language, and that's how I'm going to pray. Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla na ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla na ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị Igbo wee tuo gị ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịghị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọbịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ wee na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt ka otu a wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtụ na-eja mma mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nzọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị na-efe nwa akpụ isi ala nye, ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụghị ikonye ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala ọkwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi, mara ebighị ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much, and remember this, don't forget, go to the comment section at all time and put down your comment. Make your contributions. It's all welcome. It's very important. That is where we learn. That is where we interact with each other and know the actual faith of what we are pursuing. Thank you so much. And remember this, today, once again, we have to talk about the Nigerian government once again. The Nigerian government, as you all know, have a very wrong foundation. The wrong foundation of Nigeria is this reason why you have to call for the end of Nigeria. Because any house that have a wrong foundation cannot stand. It doesn't matter how beautiful the house looks in the outward. It doesn't matter how strong the house looks in the outward. It doesn't matter how big the house looks. If the foundation is faulty, that house must surely collapse. That house must surely collapse. That is why we are calling for the end of Nigeria before it collapses on top of us. That is why you have to add your own voice. If you do not add your voice and begin to shout about the collapse of this very contraption, the breakup of this very contraption so that lives will be safe, a lot of people are going to die in the cause. We are calling for the saving of life of people in that contraption called Nigeria, the indigenous people of that contraption called Nigeria. They are the people we are talking on their behalf, to speak up on their behalf. We are not speaking up on the behalf of a very particular tribe alone. We are not talking about the Igbos alone. We are not talking about the Yorubas alone. We are not talking about the Southerners alone. We are talking about every indigenous tribe in that very contraption called Nigeria. Every indigenous tribe. And the only tribe in that very contraption that is troubling every other tribe that is not indigenous is the Fulanis. Is the Fulanis. Othman Dan Fodio brought this terror to Nigeria. He brought this terror to Nigeria with his brothers, and he has planted this terror in the north. Planted it even in the heart of some of the Hausas. They can no longer know their left and right today. They cannot fight for themselves. They can't even speak up. They can't even say it the way it is. They are so scared that they can't even confront their enemies. But that is not the same in the south. It is so sad where the indigenous people of that very side of the Nigeria have found themselves. I mean the indigenous Nigerians in the north. It is very sad. They have no voice. They can't speak for themselves. A lot is going on. And the world is silent. If you think that the world doesn't know what is going on, think again. We have a lot of our brothers who are brothers and sisters over there who are Christians who are being killed on a daily basis, who have been almost wiped away from the north. We have other people, even Muslims, who are being wiped away from the north just because they are indigenous tribe. A lot of indigenous tribes in the north have been wiped out. Some of you think it is a lie. This is what is happening, and the world is seeing it, and they are doing nothing about it. The world is seeing it. We have been talking, and whatever we are saying on a daily basis, they are hearing us and they are seeing what is going on in Nigeria, but they are somehow silent. They don't want to do anything just because of their interest in Nigeria. If you think that the world doesn't know what is happening, I want you to watch this video, see it to the end, then you will tell me if they do not know what is happening or they don't. This is a report from an international media. Let's watch.
Muslim extremists are accused of waging a campaign of ethnic cleansing against Christians in Nigeria. One America's Neil McCabe has more from Washington.
National security expert Frank Gaffney told One American News that all over the world, people are targeted because they choose to follow Jesus Christ. But right now in Nigeria, it has become a slaughter.
Nigeria is in the midst of an incipient civil war in which both indigenous forces, some from far removed, who have in common what I call Sharia supremacism, are engaged in a ethno-religious cleansing of Nigeria.
Gaffney said the ethno-religious attacks on Christians had many layers. One is geography, with the country's heavily Muslim northern states officially governed by Sharia law. It is also in the north where terrorist groups where Boko Haram and West African ISIS operate freely. Then there is also the local anti-Christian militia called Hausa Fulani. Roughly half of Nigeria's 200 million people are Christian, but they are clustered in the center of the country and along the Atlantic coastline. These Christian regions are also where the oil and natural resources are located, meaning that the anti-Christian jihad is fueled by a quest to seize these riches. Gaffney said the humanitarian crisis for Christians can no longer be ignored.
The trouble with this scenario is not only the bloodletting of innocent people simply because they follow Jesus Christ, but large numbers of those people will be fleeing the resultant mayhem.
The graduate of Georgetown's Foreign Service School said the ongoing destruction of Nigerian Christians will go down as one of the worst genocides in history.
We're witnessing a persecution of Christians on a scale that makes what Pol Pot and Hitler and Stalin and Mao did in their day combined pale by comparison.
The human rights watchdog Open Doors USA ranked Nigeria as the 12th most hostile to Christians in their 2018 report. There was, quote, a seemingly constant violence, unquote, against Christians that so far this year has already cost hundreds of lives. Neil W. McCabe, One American News, Washington.
After watching this very report, you can see that the world know what is happening. They know what is happening, and they know the people who are the aggressors in Nigeria, people who are trying to wipe away the indigenous people in Nigeria. But why are they silent? They are only silent because of their selfish interest. Britain are one of those who are making sure that the Fulanis take over Nigeria. Make sure that the indigenous people are wiped away just because of the interest they have on their wealth. You can see what is happening in Niger Delta. Even though Niger Delta produce all the wealth and something that is holding this very contraction together, yet they are the poorest area you can think of in Nigeria. There's nothing to write home about what they call the so-called Niger Delta people. The coastal Biafrans who have embraced the name Niger Delta, go and see what is happening to them. Their own case is even worse because they just handpick few people in that very area, enrich them, and they become silent. Each time they come, they impose one thing or the other upon them. They accept it just because of a little bribe that has been given by a few of them. They confuse every other person to follow along. How long shall we continue in that path? How long? How long? You are still talking of one Nigeria. A one Nigeria that is no plan to achieve. A peaceful Nigeria that there is no plan whatsoever to achieve. From the time of independence till now, there has never been unity in that country called Nigeria, and there will never be. Stop deceiving yourself talking about a united nation. There is no united Nigeria. It has never been and will not, because there is no plan towards that. Who are you going to unite with? Are you going to unite with a Fulani man whose sole agenda is Fulanizing the country? A Fulani man whose governor, who is a Fulani, have come on national television to tell you that their only mission is to bring all their brothers from all over Africa and settle them in Nigeria. You saw that on a national television, yet you are still hoping for a better Nigeria. How do you intend to achieve a better Nigeria? How do you intend to achieve it? A Nigeria that is structured in a way that you cannot suggest anything reasonable in the House of Assembly that doesn't favor the Janjaweed and they support it. They will never support it. A National Assembly that will never support equality of any kind. They will never support prosperity of any kind. Something that made a senator to stand up and tell you that your constitution can never bring peace, can never bring unity, can never bring security, and yet we are all sitting down and watching until everybody is being killed before you add your voice, until everybody is being decimated before you ask a way out. The time is now. Speak up now, or you will never speak forever, because these people are not interested in saving anybody. They are not interested in saving any indigenous people, including indigenous people in the north. They are not ready to save them. If you think it's a joke, listen to this senator. Some people take him as somebody who doesn't know what he's saying. But listen to what this senator is saying. You will gain some information from what he's saying. People laugh at his speech most of the time, but there is sense in every nonsense that man is saying. And that is the true situation of Nigeria. Watch.
The members around you are insisting that you wear your mask. And then raise your voice.
Mr. Speaker, people are talking about coronavirus. How many people coronavirus kill in Nigeria? You are talking about coronavirus. We are talking about bandits. In only a single day, they kill the people that pass. All the people die with corona in Nigeria. People may consider this corona as something. Put your mask, block the state, go at home. They shut down everything. We're not supposed to shut down. We're supposed to shut down this country for banditry, not corona. Mr. Speaker, the black people are very strong. I don't believe with any corona. No corona will touch me. Mr. Speaker, seriously, what I believe in it is look at how we became serious in the issue of corona in this country. Why won't the government be serious in the issue of this killing as they treated corona? Mr. Speaker, seriously, what is going? All what we are doing, welfare, project, everything that this government is doing to make sure that they do welfare or to show change in this government, this banditry, this insecurity is dissolving all our effort. Seriously, in this country, Mr. Speaker, what I observe, SSS are not doing their job. Because if bandits are coming from the forest to come inside the town, SSS is supposed to detect them and inform the military and police. The problem is, these people are coming, Mr. Speaker, from the forest. And sometimes information will reach to the security. But these people will still come, spend hours in a village. Hours, not minutes. Killing people, burning houses. They will even relax there. And then they go. Then later on, security will go and begin carry cops. So, Mr. Speaker, in this government, all what we are doing in this government, people of this country are not giving us credit because of security. Because the best thing is to protect life and property of a human being. And if we come to the issue of economy, Mr. Speaker, these people, majority of the affected areas, they are the ones producing the food that we are eating in this country. 80% of the farmers cannot go farm. So in the next 1 year, Mr. Speaker, all what we have will finish. And we never farm what we eat in the future. And we put ban on importation. So, Mr. Speaker, what I fear is people of this country, now the common people are looking for us. So gradually, if we allow this insecurity continue, people will take law into their hand. And the people, they will begin go to the houses of a well-being people and start attacking them to bring them put to it. Because gradually, if you go to the local area, the only thing, the security of our people is that farming. They will farm what they will eat. And it's because of that farming that this country stay in a peace. So seriously, Mr. Speaker, what I observe is the security, as they said, is embarrassed to the Nigerian security. It's embarrassment to the Nigerian security that a state governor are negotiating with the criminal to bring peace in his state, because the security cannot tackle that thing. He has to beg them to stop killing his people. He even promised to give them money. Where are the security? Where are the money appropriated for arms? Where are the helicopters? What the Air Force are doing? These people, they are coming in the daytime. In bike, they will send them 200 on bike. You can just bomb them with helicopter in 5 minutes. Where are the intelligent? So seriously, Mr. Speaker, it's embarrassed to negotiate with the criminal is an embarrassment to our security in this country. And what I observe, sir, Air Force, Army, and police, they're supposed to be serious and take, if you send somebody who's AK-47 to attack a bandit with AK-47, and some bandit, they have even GPMGs. So, Mr. Speaker, the security are not ready to tackle that. As you take tankers, sophisticated tankers to Sambisa, that is what the army is supposed to take to this our forest. Surround our forest with tankers, enter that forest, flush those idiots and finish them. But as far as they say, they will take hillocks and go on patrol just inside the city. These people, they are living inside the forest and they are there. So if security are serious, why can't they surround that place with tankers, helicopters, up and down? They will finish them in less than 7 days.
That is exactly what is going on. And we continue to go on because there is no solution. Even tomorrow, if you decide to vote in somebody from the southwest, if you decide to put in an Igbo man as a president, this same thing will continue because he is going to work with the constitution of the Janjaweed. He is going to follow everything that the Janjaweed have written down. He is still going to follow it. He's still going to follow it. When Jonathan tried the constitution to try to amend the constitution, try to make a new negotiation, what did they do? They pushed him out by all means possible, even using his own brothers, using a fellow Satanist to push Jonathan out to make sure there's no change being made in that very contraption. That's the Fulani will continue to go. And you are still there sitting back, thinking it's going to be well. It will never be well. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. The only solution to the problem of that country called Nigeria is break up. Break it up to save life. You can see the way your so-called president is disgracing you all over. Somebody who is not qualified to even be a local government chairman is your president. You organized a press interview for him. Arranged one. He couldn't answer any question. Now you take him again for an international disgrace to UK. He couldn't be able to answer a single question. He was saying a different thing from what he's been asked. International disgrace, that is what he's giving you. And tomorrow, your stupid Minister of Information will come and begin to accuse people who are living abroad of bringing down the image of the country. What did you see today? Who are those damaging the image of that country? It is the Janjaweed, the Fulanis. It is the Fulanis. Each time you hear a great bad news that affects Nigeria so much, it is from the Fulanis. You can hear the case of Abba Kyari, where it's going. Abba Kyari now has given them another rank in fraud. It has given Nigeria a new shape in fraud. Buhari is traveling all over, going to UK to also disgrace you the more. May God have mercy on you. And may Chuks continue to bless Mazin Nandekano, our supreme leader. May Chuks continue to bless Mazin Nandekano, guide him, protect him, and give him more knowledge and strength. He will surely come out very, very soon, and we are going home. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. We are going home. May Chuks protect Sunday Igboho. May Chuks protect everybody that is fighting for freedom in that country called Nigeria. We will all be free. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will emerge. Ududua will emerge. And we will all go home and we will rejoice. Thank you so much for watching wherever I'm watching from. And remember this. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.